Hello, I'm live. Good morning. So I just thought I would stop in and say hello because I had a few minutes. I went out and I watered my garden already and threw in a load of laundry. And I just thought I would pop on here and say hello. I do have a video coming out at 9 a.m. this morning, and I was hoping that I could try and get some people to head over there. And it's a video about homeschooling. Now, I have homeschooled. I've homeschooled for over, I don't know, 15, a little more than 15 years. And yeah, I kind of lose count. Right now, I have an in person job at a Christian school. So I do plan on putting up a video that talks about what is a Christian school? Those of us who have gone to a Christian school, we understand what it is, but I'm sure that there are a lot of people who don't understand how the Christian school works and some specifics about it. So I thought I might make a video about that. So I'm not on this channel to say I think everybody should homeschool or I think everybody should, send their kid to private school or any one type of education. But I do want to kind of just throw it out there that parents are the ones that are the advocates for their children to educate them. And it's up to you to help them along. And I have learned a few things. Of course, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not here to say that I've done everything perfectly, but just maybe throwing things out there to be helpful to people that might be searching for ideas and wondering, should I try this or that? What are the specifics about it? We've tried a lot of different types of education, and I'm not saying that one is better than the other. It really depends on you and your family and what you prefer. And so that's what this video is about homeschooling that's coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm not saying that everybody has to homeschool. It's just a really good option. And I'm really glad that in our country that we have these choices still, that we can look at our own kids and decide what we want to do for our family. I went to school to be a math teacher. I learned how to work in the classroom, and that was my happy place, really. I love to learn. Of course, I did find out that not everybody loves the classroom, not everybody loves like me, loves math, and just because I know math doesn't mean I know everything, like, I'm still learning. That's why I'm putting up gardening videos. I am just learning gardening. And I have always said, "Oh, I can't grow anything." My grandmother had a green thumb. She had a huge garden and she lived off of it, fed her family on it for years until she wasn't able to do it anymore. And toward the end, when she couldn't do the whole garden, she at least did strawberries. She had her strawberry patch, and it was really fun to go over there and watch and see what she was growing. But she gave me plants and I could never keep them alive. So, but then in 2020, I had some friends that were online and they kind of inspired me. And I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. So I started small with just cucumbers, just tomatoes. I tried to just choose a few things and just look at how do I do this? How do I do that? And try and keep something growing. So 2020, it didn't work out. I started out really well, made some videos, but the final product did not really turn out for me. So then in 2021, I tried again and I moved my garden. I put everything in containers and it was a good year. It was very exciting. I thought I can grow stuff. This year I'm growing stuff and I'm also learning more. Okay. This is the first year I've ever done potatoes in potato bags. So it's been a lot of fun and very rewarding. And it's like, look what I did, even though I've done a lot of other things, growing potatoes in a bag just for some reason seems really awesome. So, we're always learning. We're always learning something new. And I think that's the big thing for kids is if we can inspire them to learn and to be excited to learn, learn everything about fixing things around the house, fixing cars, fixing bikes, growing things, anything that we can learn is exciting. And to me, it's fun and new, and I love it. And I just think that's the big thing as parents. I can't say that all of my kids have been completely inspired the way I would prefer, but I think when the time comes, they get to an age where they realize, I can learn new things and I'm never going to stop learning, and learning is fun. Enjoy the process because it's going to keep going. So, I do hope that I can inspire you to look into different ways of education. If your kids are already older and you're not worried about educating your own kids, maybe you can get some ideas to help other people and just point them in a direction to encourage them, because we need to encourage the kids right now to keep learning, even though, times can be discouraging, things can be difficult. But learning is a great way to keep your mind fresh, keep just I don't know. It's it's necessary, right? It's necessary. And so as teachers, I think a lot of teachers that I've met, they just love learning, they love school. And the hardest part for me is motivating people that don't see things the same way I do, and just motivating them to look into these things. Maybe you don't like this topic, but just learn it because it's the right thing to do right now, and then eventually you'll see the benefit of it. You might not see the benefit right now, but eventually you will. And if you're a parent, you understand how that goes. So I'm just coming on here to say hello, and I was just enjoying my coffee. And I hope that I can get you to watch my video at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to grow this channel, so if you would give the video a thumbs up, or any video you watch on my channel, and if you are not subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe button. And the thing about YouTube videos is, or YouTubers, we want to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. That's kind of the big goal, because after that, you can get what you call monetized. Now, it's 1,000 subscribers plus watch time. So I'm still trying to tap into getting viewers to watch the videos, because it's not just how many subscribers there are, because sometimes people hit subscribe and then they never come back to your channel. But if they hit subscribe and they come back and watch videos, if you can get some good videos that people like and they watch them through, then you can get monetized, which means that you can put ads up on your videos. And then when people watch the ads, YouTube will pay you a little bit. So on my channel, I started out as a virtual teacher, and I had a really good pool of teachers that would watch my videos because we would share tips and tricks about teaching online. And at this point, I don't have that pool of teachers necessarily. So I'm kind of trying to attract people to come to my channel. So I'm putting up videos about education and gardening. My gardening videos seem to go pretty well. And I have put up some videos about things around town, what's going on around town and in New Hampshire, and stuff like that. So you can see those. I have created some playlists. I do also have some math concepts videos, and those are the videos that I will funnel my students to, and their parents if they need help with certain concepts. So it's a really great way to just put my videos somewhere, and then I can go to those and I can send a link to the parents of my students. And then that way they can review the way I teach something. I try to teach it the same way. For example, fractions. I start at a certain point and go through the different steps of fractions. And hopefully, I can send a video, and that might make it easier when they're at home and they think, oh, as a parent, I don't know how to do this. Instead of finding some random teacher on YouTube, then they can find me, and that's they won't get it taught a different way, you know? I mean, that's okay when you have the concept mastered, but when you're just learning it, it's good if you have the same teacher teaching it the same way until you till you get to a point where it's mastered. So anyway, check out the playlists, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Thank you for stopping by and letting me say hello. Why don't you post a comment below and we'll connect. Well, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.